It works. Appjack versus Cosmic. Sold by 300,000 $100,000. That's the equivalent, if you guys didn't know, of a major. You know, you might be thinking, $100,000? Majors are $300,000. Thank you very much. Well, you're an idiot because you're not thinking about the fact that this is ones. You don't have to split the prize money with two idiot teammates that you're going to be blaming. It's actually just a $300,000 equivalent tournament, and it's the biggest one, as far as I know, we've ever had in 1v1s. Just a shame that we don't have some kind of land final or something like that, but we may have a bit of an offset instead. And shout out to Johnny Boy for putting a lot of this together. Shortcast and Sonics are coming big, helping to run the tournament in terms of money and organization. First goal for Cosmic. This is a pretty fierce rivalry between these two. If you guys haven't been following Cosmic or Appjack. Actually, not that fierce, I will say, but they are. Cosmic's currently ranked 10, according to RL Jules. Appjack ranked number 8 in the world for 1v1s. But the last two times, the only two times they've versed each other in official matches. Oh my goodness, why did it change? Sorry about that. Last time we were in official matches, it was 6-0 for Appjack, and also I do apologize to everyone for the map. I'd specifically changed it to Manfield Night before we started. And for whatever reason, whatever reason, when I reset the server, it changed the map. Or maybe that's what the, there's an overlay system that, that maybe manages the maps as well. I'm not sure on actually that's probably what it is. It probably automatically changed the map. You know, I'm not the genius that does these overlays. These overlays are awesome. We pretty much don't have to do anything. And we just watch the matches. But yeah. I'll find out. I'll find out exactly what happens with that one, whether it's selecting them or not. Maybe other people know, because I've been asleep. It's 6 or 7 a.m. here in Australia. And so I haven't got to watch the EU matches and how they went. Did they automatically change? Did you guys see the map changes? Very much, personally not a fan of this map when playing ranked, or when it was on. So I could understand not wanting to play it either. Snowside is the real harm. There you go, Cosmic in the lead again. As I said, Cosmic hasn't got a single game win against Appjack just yet. It's been really interesting watching the two. Also, I'm so used to skipping replays. My apology for that. But yeah, these two, when they come up against each other, Appjack are very, very controlling. Ground-based, risk-free, very boost-controlling player, and I tend to find that Cosmic will go the same route, especially against Appjack. But just have a few more mistakes in his 2 series that they've versed each other so far. And that's been the difference. Many of the games, in fact, pretty much every single game has been a close one. With Appjack usually in the lead throughout. Just trying to play a smart game, hold on to that lead. He does that quite well. Should be a great series. On the line as well is that first series buff. You know, you get the first series, you get one under your paws, and you know that there's a very good chance you're not going to be getting relegated. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen the format, right now we have our top 6. 4 were invited, 2 came through qualifiers. And the top 4 of those, top 2 of this group will go through to the playoffs in an upper bracket. There is another group as well that are playing at the same time. The next 2 of each group will go to the lower brackets of the playoffs, while 5th place of each group will go into a future tournament in Salt Mine. And then finally, last place, 6th place of the group will have to re-qualify for the event. So they really want to avoid that last place and obviously get into those playoffs and get that bread at the same time. So at first win, get a lot of confidence on the board. Somebody like Cosmic, who's really trying to prove himself, maybe even more than just in ones, but in the RLCS scene as well. This is a perfect opportunity. This tournament gives, you know, that off-season play for players who don't have a big team just yet, an opportunity to stand out. You know, you got Wavy in here as well as Zapatos, who's a bit more well-known in the RLCS circuit. But all of those players have at least some chance to truly prove themselves on the world stage here, as well as get themselves a massive amount of dosh. So where the overlay doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a... Oh, because I restarted the game. I'm going to figure that one out. Thank you for letting me know that. That is the problem, maybe, of an automated overlay. As soon as this series... actually... Alright, Cosmic does take the first game. Hopefully this was sorted. I'm going to let them know. It might have been auto-selected by the overlay system. All right. Game 1 goes to Cosmic. And the first win for Cosmic, the first game win for Cosmic ever in a 1v1 against Appjack. So maybe great signs. And that's going to be, I think, a common occurrence when it comes to the Salt Mine 3. And that's because we've just had Gamers 8, so people were focusing on ones there, but obviously Gamers 8 came just after Worlds, so people only had a couple of weeks to practice. But since then, people have been on that grind, so I fully expect we're going to see a lot more skill level rises from these players. People jumping up above others. You know, maybe BMO, who hasn't played too much, played in Gamers 8 and did pretty well there. Maybe he's really hit the hours for the last month or so. Can go to that next level. I do like tournaments like that push people to go to that next level, especially because in threes, as we've seen in threes, ones players have been doing incredibly well. People who are good at ones tend to do really well in RLCS. And I am excited just because Cosmic has talked about in the past wanting to get onto a good RLCS team as well. Appjack, as we know, already on a good RLCS team, is a major winner. But he always comes across as a person with both a love for ones as well as a very competitive drive. He's a true competitor. He never wants to do anything but first place. And in North America, he is probably one of the favorites of the group. At least has had much more of the most consistent performances in recent times. Yes, thank you for letting me know about the overlay, and I'm glad I managed to fix it because it's an automated system. I don't know what I would have done, what I would have been able to do had it not been picked up in game 1. We did get that one sorted out. We get back underway. Ooh, dangerous save there from Appjack. He didn't want to jump up to it and force out a bad clear. He wanted to stay on the ground so he could keep control of the ball, but he had very thin margin of error considering the ball was lobbed over the top. Appjack with a high edgeable should go for the bump as well. Cosmic coming from the side angle. Very good to stop the air dribble bump. It's a good method. Allows you to just up the pace, get to the ball first, avoid the bump afterwards, or play it slow. Get onto that ball late. Either option good compared to coming from straight behind. Now Cosmic's taking the lead again. This is good controlling stuff from Cosmic. Great 50. Still plenty of time, though, for Appjack. He's had to come from behind in a lot of the games against Cosmic in the past. Last time they did verse each other, though, I will give spoilers when talking about that. Well, not spoilers. spoiling the idea of it. Was about July of this year. Oh, Cosmic. Oh, Cosmic using the time of Appjack to... No, Cosmic, you have absolutely flubbed it! What have you done? He was trying to just waste the clock and get the 2-goal lead. Oh, why? You're playing for $100,000 and you do that? Bro! Cosmic, my dude, what are you doing? Oh, I've seen some shockers in my time. I'm from OCE after all. But good to know that North America can do the same. Cosmic gets one back. He's back in the lead. Let's all ignore that one. We'll pretend it doesn't happen for Cosmic. Although it could have been a 4-1 at this point. We got a little bit of a pause though. We got a bit of a pause from Cosmic. We'll have to restart the kickoff, but I cannot believe what happened. Let's just check the ping. Cosmic saying that he's got some delay, so we'll come back and I don't have any. I need to get a stream deck, don't I, guys? So I can just quickly pop that stuff around. Okay, so they're gonna do some testing. 219. Let them do the testing. Hopefully they don't score a goal, because that would be really annoying. Alright, back to it. Cosmic's back. No longer lagging. Hopefully no longer brain lagging either. I still can't get over that goal. Oh, Cosmic. You know, let's give him a... Okay, we'll figure it out, chat. Okay, what are some excuses? Apart from he made a dumb mistake. What about... Sonics made him hit the ball too hard. Sonic's fault. You know, he was staying behind the ball. He just wanted to pop it out so it didn't go in the net. It was slowly rolling in. And, or maybe the whole lag play. That's genius. Or just say, oh yeah, no, pause for high ping. Yeah, that's the reason. I was on high ping. That's what made me hit the balls too far out of the net. Jeez, this Cosmic guy's a genius. No excuse? Ah, okay. That's fair enough. That being said, Kozmik has maintained the lead since that spot. Again, I think in his mind, at the end of this series, he is going to give it a 2-goal swing. So, not at the end of the series, at the end of the game. So if it ends up, say, in an Appjack 1-goal lead, Kozmik can at least in the back of his mind say, well, yes, but it should have been a 1-goal lead for me. And if he wins, well, then it's a blowout, and that'll give him some good confidence going into the next game. Great flick. Appjack wanting to go for a bit of an early intercept on that play, given he was still running back. And Calamity, my day's been great. I'm not going to answer too many chat questions, but this one's relevant. The day's only started here in Australia at 7-something a.m. We'll be starting at 7 a.m. for us a few times over the next few weeks. And daylight savings kicks in for America, so it'll be an 8 a.m. start, which is obviously a bit better. That's why myself and CJ are covering North America. Europe starts a bit earlier. It would have been 4 a.m. our time, something like that. So we're on America, and we've kicked Jorby over to EU. If you wanted Jorby to be on the NA SAM regional matches, my apologies. It's on me. But you'll get plenty of Jorby on EU alongside Subpar and I'll show up all the different streams that are doing EU and NA during the break. There's also a bunch of alternate language streams. You guys didn't know Rocket Baguette are doing it, Naywes is doing it, Koken's doing it. A few others that I can't remember off the top of my head at 7 a.m. Appjack needs a 30-second comeback here. Flick wasn't what he wanted. He's trying to force it now, and that's going to go in Kozmik's favor for this possession. And once again, Kozmik is playing to slow it down. Playing is very smart, apart from that one play, and not making midfield mistakes. 3-goal lead, that should be it for Kozmik, and he'll be thinking, man, it should be 8-3, huh? But it's a win either way. At the end of the game, he can forget about that one. Or at least learn from it. I don't think he's going to be trying to pause the ball on the line for the rest of the series. Maybe even the rest of his career. Appjack scores another. There is a slight chance. It's a great angle. Very impressive angle. Even a nice one coming out from chat. I do have chat turned on. Don't know if that's dangerous or not. But I will take full responsibility for a player saying something that you shouldn't. I don't think they will. Definitely not from what I've seen, the North American players. All very professional. I'd love to see if there is any banter. So far, this has been incredibly friendly between these two. I will point out as well that it's very important not just to win the series, and obviously this will be, as we said, a huge series win for Kozmik against Appjack early on in the group stage to give them the chance to go a long way. But game differential, that's the tiebreaker. That's what's important as well. A 3-0 for Kozmik and a 0-3 for Appjack would be devastating for Appjack, would be crazy good for Kozmik, because I'm going to say there's very likely going to be tiebreakers at the end of the group. I don't think we're going to go through without upsets with everybody beating each other. I think there's going to be some rock, paper, scissors, as is usual in ones. You know, some play style, some players better matchups than others. And so I expect tiebreakers at the end. The 3-0 will be huge. So Appjack needs to, not just for the series, at least start getting some games on the board. We'll see if that does occur. So we head into game number 3. And I'll be honest, I've been automating it too much and letting director cam be involved. You guys think that I should do some more manual player cams? Just to cover a little bit more of the one player C without ball cam permanently on. You know what? Cosmic getting the first goal. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that he's continued on the fight. And Appjack, I feel like, not quite as sure in his positioning as he usually is. Appjack again goes high, has the flip reset. Oh, faked out the musty, but Cosmic's having none of that. He's gone the other way. Appjack tried too hard. He normally plays it simple and safe. This time he's gone airborne. And Cosmic with an early challenge has completely upset him. It was a good attempt by Appjack. Needed to make the play earlier, but hindsight is, of course, 2020. He's going to go for it again. It's very clear that Appjack, he's not exactly sure what he needs to do, and it's going to be the musties, the flip reset musties, that are the way forward. Success early on for Appjack. Cosmic caught underneath. This time can't get the early challenge out. Thanks for that, Appjack. We'll give you flashing warnings in future. Oh, Cosmic, he's just going to beat him off the kickoff. Appjack a bit greedy for boost. And so a 2-goal lead reinstated. It is dangerous times for Appjack. After 3-0ing Cosmic their last 2 matchups. Once on the Fierce Show match, and once also on Fear's channel for the one-off tournament that Fear ran in July. It was one shining moment tournament, if I recall. Oh my. Oh, Cosmic. He's just playing perfection at the moment, not making any mistakes. This is a beautiful flick. Watch it again. Appjack can't challenge that. He's no good time for the challenge. If he goes back to net, there's a chance it's on too. He's really put Appjack in all sorts. Still got to believe in Appjack and his ability to make these late game comebacks. He's too experienced in the ones arena to not find success here. And to know that he's never out of any series. My, another musty. Well, I haven't seen too many musty flicks from Appjack in a single series. Seen him go for them plenty of time. We know he can do it. But he's gone for 3 in this single game. Cosmic. Oh, he's got to play the time again. You know he likes to do it. He's done it multiple times already in this last game. Now he's done it again. Should have an open net. Because, you know what? Appjack's forced to challenge. Appjack does incredibly well to get back in time, though. After challenging off the wall, it's the most dangerous challenge you can make in any game mode. Because it sends you flying down the pitch. This time, Cosmic goes aerial. Very hard to read with the number of touches he's made through that ball. Very nice play from Cosmic. And a 4-goal lead to try and take a 3-0. You know what? I'm a little bit mad. I was expecting a close series. Once again, the flip reset coming out for Appjack. Started to become more like a freestyle 1v1. But I was expecting a close series, a well-fought series. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost certainly going to have to wait. Alright, you're going to have to listen to my voice just yammering on even more. Instead of watching the game on mute. If if it ends up being a 3-0. It's just looking quite likely the way that Cosmic's been playing. Appjack. He's got good possession of the ball now. Has to let it go. Just that ball rolled up so high. Has got the boost though, Appjack, to make a play here. And here we go. He goes for the big one. Oh, bad touch on the ground. It looked like he pulled out of that. Not because he was making a play, but more because his first touch was just a little bit off. Made it difficult to get the flip reset. Can he get around this? Yes, he can. It's a little bit soft. I thought there was a chance for Cosmic to get back into net. Well, look at that. Appjack is now back in the game. It's now only a 2-goal difference. Big kickoff here for Cosmic. Should get possession after taking that boost. Appjack reads it well. And with Cosmic faking out, he might be in trouble. Gets the backboard. Appjack goes for the boost steal instead. Didn't want to take the risk of going for a quick read. Appjack should spawn here, but with low boost, it's going to be trouble. Cosmic goes for a straight shot. Again, maybe more time wasting. Forced him up again. Cosmic will get the boost. And Appjack, we know he's starved because he just spawned. Cosmic has played that relentlessly. And I keep skipping the replays because I'm so used to it. I'm just so used to pressing space to skip the replays. I need to take my hand off the keyboard completely. Oh no. Oh no. Cosmic is that guy. He's playing to win. He's doing incredibly well with time-wasting strategies with a 3-goal lead. Not much Appjack could do in these situations either, but he has stolen the boost, but he gets bumped out of the way. That was Appjack's chance. He had to use all 100 just to get back to the ball, get possession, and give himself any kind of shot here. Cosmic gets up to that nice and early. Covered both the extra touch from Appjack and maybe something low at the same time. This might be it. Cosmic, 4 goals, 25 seconds. Time-wasting strategies as well. What a crazy turnaround. From being 0-6 against Appjack in tournament play to maybe 3-0ing him at the beginning of the biggest 1v1 tournament in terms of prize pool. Extra 100 grand on the line. Across 3 legs of the event. This being leg 1, the group stage. Right now playing to get into the playoffs. Cosmic does it, a 3-0. And what a great game. Cosmic on the rise. He's currently number 10 in the world ranked in 1v1. He's been, in the past, able to get a lot of victories on players outside of the big 3 of North America. But this is a win against one of those big 3. Appjack is a major victory for Cosmic here. His first big upset in recent times. And, well, that will be the end of the first series.